this is the top 5 worst games in the world. Now, there are lots of really bad games in this world. Let's get through the top 5. So, number 5 is Rogue Warrior. Rogue Warrior is a shooter game that was made by Bethesda. So, Bethesda is our beloved company that made Fallout 4 and other cool games like Doom. But this game is very disappointing, because all you do is kill people and say, and up to number 4, that is Big Rigs over-the-road racing. That was not supposed to be over the road, but there's a glitch mode that actually makes it over the road. So as I said, it's very glitchy, and why do we have to go not over the road? Well, the game has horrible shaders and graphics, but also, most of all, you go over the road and you go through everything. So, and when you have an opponent, the opponent doesn't budge a centimeter. So pretty much you're just going, it's like an open world. You can even go at the edge of the game, but it's still, and when you win, you can just go backwards, and believe it or not, you can go faster backwards than forwards. So it really sucks. Up to number 3 on this list is Superman 64. Superman 64 sounds like a pretty cool game, but it isn't. And the point of the game is rings. And more rings. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh god, I was timed. Well, yes, you're timed. It rings. Level 1 rings. Level 2 rings. Level 3 rings. There's no level 4. Great. Okay? Yeah, it's probably the worst game of Superman ever created. Well, we're off to number 2, and this is probably the horrible game of the world. This game is called Crazy Bus, and it was probably the last game on an old console that I don't remember the name was. There was no point in the game. All you can do is go forward and go backwards. Now, what's the point? You can just do that. And the theme song really sucks. And yeah, you just check it out. It really sucks. It's just a 2D, no point game. And off to number 1, which is the worst of the worst, Ride to Hell, Retribution. And the worst is, on the cover, it shows how bad it is. I mean, what the heck? 1% is how good it is. That means it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's the worst. Well, you might be like, this game sounds like an awesome game, because you're like biker and you get to do OP stunts, but the commands are horrible, the graphics are horrible, and the campaign makes no sense. Because when you start, you're on a tower and a machine gun. Okay, you have no idea. And when I was playing this game, I was like, what the heck is happening? And the worst is, you end up, right after you start killing some people on that tower, you end in the middle of the desert killing people and punching them. And then right after, you see apparently who is your brother getting killed. Great story. 10 out of 10 for the worst games in the world. This is probably the worst games in history, and probably will always be the worst games in the world. But the worst of the worst is actually that, guess what company made this game? Yes, Silver thing. Yeah, Deep Silver made this game. Deep Silver made the worst game in history. So, if you don't know Deep Silver, they made Dead Island. The best zombie series that could ever exist. After Dying Light, obviously. But just imagine how stupid they were to make this game. Well, that's all for the top 5 worst video games in the world. I hope you enjoyed, guys. See ya.